What is going on, guys? My name is Austin Marks, and now I have been running for about 2 years now. I've done 2 marathons, I've done some half marathons, and a couple of 5Ks. Anyway, I've been running for quite some time, so I should be a little educated on what's going on with my body, and I should know, okay, Austin, why are my knees hurting? Well, I can tell you exactly why my knees are hurting. I'll tell you why most new runners have knee injuries or injuries in general. But first, let's go for a run. Now today is a little bit of a longer run. I like to run in the morning, so therefore I need a little bit of product because I hate running unfueled. So therefore I'm going to give myself some fuel sources. I have some electrolytes I'm going to give myself, and then of course we're going to have some Patellar cookie. Plus we can take a poop before we run, because I promise you we don't want to be in the middle of a run and have to poop. Been there, done that, not fun. So this here is a pre-workout. It's a mid-stim, so not a whole lot of caffeine. However, it has a ton of vasodilators, a bunch of electrolytes, neurotransmitters, things that just wake you up and get you going. So this here is from Top Fitness, and then we have another product coming, which is going to be a performance product. So it's going to be electrolytes and then a ton of carbs as well. So right now I don't have any carbs in this guy here. This is just a pre-workout, like if you're going for a lift or any workout. However, I want something to take to basically fuel me, almost like a non-stim pre-workout with all that extra stuff. So therefore, in replace of that, I need some Chips Ahoy for my my carbs. But I'm gonna down this guy, use the bathroom, and I'm gonna go for a 5 to 7 mile run. I'm not really sure yet, depends how I'm feeling. And then once again, I'm gonna explain to you why my knees have been hurting. One of the main reasons I feel like my knees hurt is because I never warm up. This is just my fault. I need to start doing it more. So I like to do some dynamic movement. So just getting things going a little bit. So my knees, some squats. I'll swing my my hips back and forth a little bit. If you played sports, I'm sure you've done some kind of warm up. So you should have some kind of idea. If you guys want an actual video of seeing me do a warm up, let me know. This is just the end of my warm up. I'm just kind of going through the movements that I already went through. But if you guys have any questions at all, please just let me know. So I did one of these. Better when you hold on to something. But essentially that's all I did, was I just got my joints moving and let my body know, hey, we're gonna get moving a little bit. We're gonna get some speed going. You gotta be ready. So like I said, today is 5 to 7 miles. I'm trying to get back by 7 o'clock. I left just at 6. I woke up a little later than I needed to. And then my son wouldn't go back to sleep, so I was waiting for that. So honestly, I have a lot of factors in my life, but right now, I'm going a nice, slow, easy pace. I feel like way too often I run way too fast. I say, oh, Austin, you ran this route this fast last time, you gotta try and beat it. And like I said, I'm an experienced runner. I should know that you need to have these nice, slow, easy runs in order to build your endurance. So this run so far has been at a 10-minute, 30-second, minute per mile pace. Some of you might be thinking, Austin, that is super slow. And yes, you're right. But my heart rate has been 135. As I said, I've been training way too hard, way too often. And that has a huge effect on my joints. So most times I get done with the run and my average pace is like 8 minutes, 30 seconds, or 9 minutes for like a 5 mile run. And that's just way too fast for me. You should be able to have a nice, easy conversation. So you can see here, I'm talking to the camera, and I'm still trying to catch my breath a little bit. So
This is a big mistake that a lot of new runners make. They go out and they go way too hard. Start off by running like a 14-15 minute mile, and I promise you that won't feel as bad as trying to run a 10-minute mile. So the run is complete. We did it in 10 minutes 27 seconds minute per mile. We did 5.27 miles. So like I said, I want to do between 5 and 7. It's approaching 7 o'clock. Met up with some friends and kind of just ran home. Super easy pace. There was a time in the middle of the run where I did want to just take off. So I put on a podcast. I was recording some videos while running. I think another big problem with me is that I run and listen to like a fast beat music that's telling me to go, 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 go. And honestly, that is something I need to stop doing unless I'm doing like a training run, because I feel like that just gets my heart's going and I want to go. I run way too fast, way too often. So the goal is to slow down. So you need to have those easy runs, long runs, and then your tempo runs or your training runs. Easy runs need to be easy. Like I said, having that conversation with somebody, me talking to the camera. So I say a lot of times I do harder than easy. So I do like a mid-level run. So therefore I'm a little sore, and then I do my training run, and then I'm even more sore, and then I go for a long run, and sometimes I don't go super easy on those long runs. And let me tell you, it just builds up over time, and my knees were just killing me. I'd be walking around at home, at work, and I could just tell. So therefore, slow, easy runs. Now, I do want to make another video talking about how you can sign up for your first race, your first half marathon, whatever the case may be. And I'll talk about how you should train a little bit more. But in this video, I just want to go ahead and talk about how your knees won't hurt while running, because I'm dealing with this right now. So I talked about running too fast, too often. And then the second thing that affected me personally was I needed new shoes. So I ran a marathon last year. I did all my training in that pair of shoes. And then I ran another 3 or 4 months in the same pair of shoes. And let me tell you, those shoes were beat. I hate buying new shoes because shoes are expensive. But I did just want to talk to you guys about buying new shoes. It's totally worth it. So you should run 250 to 400 miles on each pair of shoe. Depends on where you're running, how fast you're running. But you should buy new shoes before like the threads go and stuff like that. But I promise you, as soon as I got those bad boys, it felt like I was a new person. My knees felt better, and then running slower has helped so much. I hope you found this video helpful. Right now I am training for a half marathon. The goal is sub 1 hour and 30 minutes, which is about a 7 minute per mile pace. And then I may do a marathon. I'm not too sure yet. I don't know. I just had a kid and life is absolutely crazy right now with the business side of things and just in my life in general. So I'm going to be documenting my training, talking about how I'm going to PR this next race.